Okay, well, welcome everybody to Film Interchange this evening. What is it? Yeah! What is it? Tuesday, October 20th. Keep it. That's it. I had 2 golf claps. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to our live stream audience. Hello. So glad to have you guys. So we're going to open up this evening with a little bit of a discussion. As you know, this season is called Defining Your Path, Inspiring Filmmakers to Do More. And there's a reason why this season is entitled that, because I defined it myself. I wrote it. So I hope you like it. Thank you. But anyway, there's a reason why I wanted to title this season Inspiring Filmmakers to Do More. So I'm going to start off tonight. We're going to have a discussion that is open to our live stream audience, and then we're going to close it down to just you guys. And I have some goodies and some gems for you to, yay, I heard the yay. Yay! And that's something I do every season, that those people who are in this room get extra special stuff. So, woohoo. So I want to talk to you tonight about taking risks, taking chances, kind of the same thing. I want to share my own personal story of how I started Film Interchange, because it's been quite the journey, and it's something that I legitimately never saw myself doing. This was not on my game plan for life. I was an actress. I still am an actress. I keep saying I'm an actress on pause. Okay, I will unpause the button whenever I feel like it. Although I do have a gig next week. Yes. Yeah. Monday night, I'll give you guys details. But the point here is that I started this for no other reason than why not? And it has legitimately changed the entire trajectory of my life. And I want to inspire you guys to do the same. Not that you need to start your own Film Interchange, although have at it. We can be partners. Like I will, totally help you motivate, and I will help you with business and whatnot. And we can share Twitter and do tweets, which I'm really bad at. I'm so bad at Twitter. It's terrible. But point being is that when I started Film Interchange, it started out of one sentence that I got from a dear friend of mine, mentor. You can see him on filminterchange.com. His name is Michael Roderick. He's an incredible person. I'm pretty positive he knows every single person in New York City, if not beyond. Like everybody I know. Do you know Michael? Yes. Oh, I do too. Yeah. Oh, Michael? Oh, yeah. Oh, I could introduce. Oh, you know him already? Oh, okay. Just kidding. Because he knows everyone. But he sat me down very selflessly in a coffee shop one day, took 2 hours out of his time, and asked me point blank. He said, Jen, what is it that you really want to do? Now, mind you, I was an actress at the time, and I was thinking acting work. I want to be in films. And the reason I was leaning towards film at that time, even though I had a degree in musical theater from NYU, yeah, like that seems like a totally different lifetime, I kept getting cast in film. And then I would show up to set, and I felt like the hired help. It was like, here were these people that clearly had been a part of a project for a really, really long time. And I showed up and I had no idea where it came from or why. Despite the research that I did, I didn't feel like I was a part of it. And I started asking questions. I was like, what's this? Like, what are you guys doing? Like, what's a grip? Why are you lighting it like that? Oh, this is so interesting. And I just was intrigued. So as I'm sitting down with Michael that day in the coffee shop, he says to me, Jen, look to the industry in which you want to be a part. Find a hole and fill it. And that sentence changed my entire life. Because I went home that day and I started really contemplating, okay, what does that mean? What does that mean to me? Okay, well, what do I want to do? Well, I want to be an actress, and I want to be an actress in film, and I really know nothing about it whatsoever. But I've been cast in a couple of films, and I know a couple of directors, and I know one producer, and I know a casting director who always calls me for everything. So why don't I have an event, and I'll put him on a panel, and through social media, I'll invite other filmmakers to come and come to this event. And I have no idea how this is going to go. And I planned it out for 2 months straight. And I found everybody I could find on social media, and I put my panel together, which, looking back at it now, it was the most hodgepodge panel ever. It was pretty hilarious. It's like, it was a director, a producer, and a casting director. I had no idea what I was going to ask them. And from there, I'm not even quite sure what I asked them. I wish I had kept my original interview, because it would have been funny to look at now. But regardless. So that was my first event, and I remember sitting there in that room looking out over the people who came, and I had a lot of people come to that first event. It was about 80 people, and these people, I didn't know them. I knew about maybe 10% of the room. Everybody else came because they heard about it, because I marketed my little butt off, and I didn't know why they came, but I was amazed. I was like, what just happened? Something just happened, and I was hooked. And I stopped dead in my tracks, like immediately thereafter, because I didn't know what it was. Here I had started this company or this event, but I knew it was going to be a company, but I didn't know what to do from there. Mind you, I'm still in I'm an actress mindset. I knew nothing about business. I knew nothing about film, and I felt way in over my head. But I just knew that I had to keep plugging forward and asking questions and setting goals for myself. So that's what I did. So for the whole rest of the year, I didn't really do too much other than research and kind of freak out a little bit, like I didn't know what I was doing. And then come the fall, I had planned my second event. So it took that long. It was April of 2012 that I had my first event, and then it was the fall of 2012 that I had my second event, and then, oh wait, this little thing called Hurricane Sandy happened. So my second event didn't occur at all. So it put it on pause again until January of 2013, when I really started to know what it was. So January of 2013, I have one event, and then for the entire calendar year, I had one event per month for the entire year. If I can fast forward a little bit, what's interesting is that after that year, I still felt like I had no clue what I was doing whatsoever at all. But I still kept moving forward, still kept asking questions, still kept checking in with the people who came to my events, making sure that I knew what they wanted, making sure that I understood why they were showing up in the first place. Because if I don't know why they're showing up, then I can't deliver anything to them or for them, okay? So that's what I did, and then suddenly I hit a brick wall, and I had no idea where to go, and someone offered me this amazing 9-to-5 job, and I was broke, and I thought, okay, I would be foolish to pass up this opportunity, and so I took it, and that is when Film Interchange died, totally and completely. I had so much work on my plate, there was absolutely no way I could keep up with the demands of this business and this company and keeping it going. And I'm glad that I took that job because it was invaluable to me. I sat at the same table as my CEO. I started to understand business and learn business in a way that I never understood it before. But at the same time, I felt like I had abandoned something that I knew was something. So this was now, what was this? This is spring of 2014, last year. And by the fall, I ended up leaving. I went and started working at a film distribution company as a consultant, Candy Factory Distribution. I can tell you all about them. They're fantastic. And even when I got there, I was like, what am I doing? What happened? And so that's when I then said, okay, let me finish out this contract, because it was just a couple months. And I totally went rogue. I moved out of New York City, and I focused in the country for the last year to figure out what this is. And you guys are now sitting in the first version of the new version of Film Interchange. And I have never been more excited about anything that I've put together in my life. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. But there's a reason why I'm doing it. A couple of little gems have come out of this, and this is why I'm sharing this story with you. Anything worth doing takes time. And it takes a lot of time. And more than that, it takes tenacity to get to that end goal. And quite frankly, I wouldn't have the opportunities that I have right at the moment, and I wouldn't be talking to the people that I'm talking to right now, the thought leaders that you all know that you're coming to see, and of course the people that I've brought up on this stage are that's not my network. I mean, it is my network, but it's been 7 people that you're hearing from. I know far more than 7 people at this point. I know far more than 7 people in the film industry that are very, very high up, and that's because I've been doing this for now 3 years. And my thought leaders have talked to my thought leaders, have talked to my thought leaders all over this time, and I've cultivated those relationships. And if there's one thing I've been consistent with, it's been that. And so now I can basically get anybody I want up on this stage. And so what I've been trying to create wasn't possible until now. So that's why I wanted to share this with you, because I'm doing Film Interchange because I have without question realized that what I'm creating with Film Interchange completely parallels how a filmmaker gets their film made. It's the same thing. Starting a business is like starting a film. A film, any project that you're doing is a business in and of itself, each and every single one of them. If you think like an entrepreneur, you are going to get your film made. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to be the producer in order for that to happen. But the more you think entrepreneurial-like, is that a word? Entrepreneurial? Yes. Thank you. But the more you think like an entrepreneur, the easier time, not easy, easier time you are gonna have getting your films made. So I just kind of want to plant that seed, and when we do close down the discussion this evening and it goes to just you guys, we're going to talk a little bit more about all of that and how to get things done. But the point is that you don't get from point A to point B without a very clear idea of where you're headed, but you can't get clear until you get messy. Got to get messy first. And I feel like last year, whole hot mess. But holy crap, did I learn so much. And my gosh, it's really, really paying off now. So I wanted to plant that seed, and I think that's about it for the live stream portion of everything that we want to discuss. And now we're going to close it down, and I'm going to get you guys thinking about some stuff. So live stream people, thank you so much for joining. I hope that you do join us next season, in the spring season. Sign up for our newsletter on filminterchange.com, and you'll definitely be in the know for everything that's coming out.